Johnny just came back from Paris, so I want to have very short time.
然后 Johnny 也刚从巴黎回来，所以我们想要邀请那个 Johnny 来为我们做一个见证。
大家好
，Good morning everyone.
我做了一些 slides.
So I made some slides.
因为我习惯讲课，所以经常会做这种。
Because I'm very used to lecturing, so I like to make PowerPoint slides.
那我是在11月13号到22号有一个去巴黎。
So between November 13th through 22nd, I was in Paris.
这是我当时照的一些照片。
This is the picture I took then.
好，那请到下一张。那我之所以去巴黎呢，我讲一下这个故事的来历好了。因为我之所以去巴黎，是因为大家知道这个礼拜到下个礼拜有一个 climate conference 在巴黎。
Just to sort of explain why I was in Paris, most of you know that there was going to be a World Climate Research Conference.
其实是这个礼拜到下个礼拜是联合国的一个 conference， 是政要参加的一个 conference。
It's a conference held by the United Nations from this week to next week.
那在这个会议政要参加这个会议之前呢，先有一些科学的会议。
So before the climate change conference, there is some scientific conference that goes on.
那我就是正好在其中的一个科学的会议，叫做 World Climate Research Program Conference.
So I was in this conference called the World Climate Research Program.
好，就本来是要在这种美丽的地方举行的。
So it was supposed to be held at this beautiful place.
这里号称是是欧洲的第一所大学。
This is known as the first university or college?
University.
First university in France.
In the whole Europe.
In the whole Europe.
它叫 Sorbonne， 就是它的那上面写的 Sorbonne 就是它的 University of Paris.
It is called Sorbonne University of Paris.
房子都很漂亮。
So the building is very beautiful.
可是呢，我正要出发的时候，我是
But when I was about to leave,
对，我是正好是11月10最上面的哪一个？
移到右边
OK， 这是 forward。OK， 好，我正要出发的时候呢
，When I was about to leave,
oops， 这个就大家就知道这个恐怖攻击事件就发生了。当时我那天正好在机场，那个机场的那个 United 的airline 跟我讲说，我们飞机可能会起飞，可是法国的边境已经关闭了。
So during the attack, I was actually in the airport, and at that time, United Airlines says that we are about to leave, but the France has closed its borders.
所以呢，我们飞，但是你可能会被送到另外一个国家去。
So we will fly, but you might be sent to another country.
当时我也想说，那我去别的国家，又在战乱时期，我为什么要去呢？我就回家了。
So I thought to myself, well, why would I go to another country during the time of possible war? So I decided I want to go home.
那我回家等了一天，我就观望一下局势。
So I went home and I was for one day I was sort of doing some research of the current events.
那第二天我发现好像事态稍微缓和了一点。
And then the next day I found out that things have settled down a little bit.
所以第二天我就飞去了。
So the second day I flew.
我是14号到巴黎。
So on the 14th, I arrived in Paris.
那是我在机场吃的第一顿早餐。
And that is the first breakfast I had in the airport.
那是法国人很喜欢早上吃这种东西，就 croissant 配上一个很强的 coffee。
So that is what Frenchmen like for breakfast, which is a croissant with very strong coffee.
那这是我们开会的一个场景。
This is where we were going to have a meeting.
那是我们当时的 lunch break 我照的一个相。
And that is a picture taken during our lunch break.
其实那个开会的地方啊，非常的漂亮，因为我往左看，就是这是我们那个我们的 lunch。
And that's our lunch.
这个是法国式的 lunch， 不错。
French lunch.
很小，可是
very small in portion.
五脏俱全哈。
But it has everything.
那个我们正好在一个很高的楼开会，往左看。
So we were in a very tall building, and then when we looked out the window on the left.
往左看就是巴黎圣母院 ，Notre Dame。
Then I saw just outside the window we can see Notre Dame.
往右看呢就是巴黎铁塔。
And to the right, we can see the Eiffel Tower.
后来开会的人说这样不行，干脆把窗帘拉下来，这样大家都不能专心开会。
And so the person who was organizing meetings said, well, we can't have this. So he pulled the curtains up because otherwise we'll be too distracted of the beautiful view.
是非常漂亮的一个地方。
So this is a very beautiful place.
那在巴黎的时候呢，我经常晚上去照相。
So in Paris during nighttime, I would often go out to take pictures.
那这是晚上我照到一些巴黎铁塔的相片。
And this is the Eiffel Tower at night.
那我通常在那边，我虽然没有Charles 专业，
So even though I'm not as professional as Charles,
但是我喜欢在地方蹲点蹲很久。
but I like to take these pictures.
那主要也是为了克服我的时差。
It's
Stay
the same place. Take these pictures. It's also for me to overcome my jet lag.
像我在这个点从4点一直待到8点。
So over here, I stay at this place from 4 to 8.
那这是我精选的几张照片，我照了几十张照片。
So I took over 50 pictures, but I just chose 4 to show
就是
you.
想从傍晚一直照到夜晚。
So these are pictures from the evening all the way until midnight.
巴黎铁塔很漂亮，
So the Eiffel Tower is very beautiful.
但是呢，这个时间的时候气氛非常紧张。
But during this time, the atmosphere was very tense.
那你可以看到这个铁塔下面都是军人。
And you can see all the military personnel underneath the tower.
这个是 pointer 吗？这个。
对。
那这个人很生气，我照他的相。
So this person was very angry that I was taking a picture of him.
他差点过来收缴我的相机。
So he almost came to confiscate my camera.
对，因为觉得很 disrespectful。
因为他觉得非常不受尊敬。
那想看几张巴黎民众当时的一些反应。
So I wanted to observe the reaction of the people at the time.
我在路上照了一些相，这个呢，我觉得大概应该是个 patriot， 爱国者一个。
So I took a picture of this person who seems like a patriot.
他就在一直嘴里在念叨一些东西，扛着国旗在街上走，面无表情。
So he was reciting some words, and he carried the French flag, and he had no facial expression.
那这张呢，是我在他们的众议院门口照的相。
This picture is a picture of their parliament building.
你看，大家可以看到那天晚上照他们把投影上去的光都是法国的国旗。
And you can see that the light that they put on the building is the colors of the French flag.
那这张呢，我还不太知道怎么解读。
And this picture, I don't know how to decode this.
是一个街头艺术家在创作的一个艺
It is a street artist who
用粉笔画的。
drew this with a chalk.
大家可以看到这个地方是巴黎的铁塔，一个 peace 的 sign 在流血。
So we can see that this is a picture of the Eiffel Tower, and this seems like blood that is dripping.
这里有一只鸽子。
And over here there's a dog.
这个我不知道，这应该是 Hitler 吗？还是
没有，那是他们一个很有名的一个 comedian.
哦，是哦，难怪。OK， 那我解读错了。OK， 没有关系。那我之所以秀这个照片，是因为当时我跟我的同事聊天。
So when I was having this conversation with my friends,
他们其实中间有蛮多的人很担心法国政府现在变成一个集权政府。
So they were very afraid that the French government would become a fascist government.
因为在当年第二次世界大战之前，
Because before World War II,
希特勒也是用很多的方法就把政府独揽了很多大权。
Hitler also used the same method to really get all this power.
可是当时我听到这个观点的时候，我很惊讶。
So when I heard this viewpoint, I was very surprised.
因为我觉得应该是大多数的法国人应该是像这个年轻人一样，觉得很爱国，要打 ISIS。
Because many Frenchmen should be like this young person who loves his country and who wants to destroy ISIS.
我这样讲的原因，就是想跟大家分享一下，现在法国其实观点很多，不同的看法。
But the reason that I share this with you is because there are all these different viewpoints in France. Different people have different opinions.
好，既然我已经在法国了，我想，还是要 enjoy 一下 Paris。
So since I'm in Paris, I should enjoy Paris.
那这是巴黎大学旁边的一个小餐馆。
So this is a small restaurant next to the University of Paris.
那这个是一家卖可丽饼的。
And over here we have crepes.
那这个人叫
And this
Nicholas。
And this person's name is Nicholas.
结果我不知道，我正好点了一份可丽饼叫Crepe Nicholas。
So the crepe that I ordered was crepe Nicholas.
他就很惊讶的看我一眼，说你怎么知道我的名字？
So he was very shocked and he looked at me and said, "How did you know my name?"
你可以看到这个可丽饼里面东西很多。
And you can see that there's so much material inside
你看
this.
有茄子，
You can see that there is an eggplant.
西红柿，
There is tomato.
还有 cheese，
There's cheese.
lettuce， 很多还有肉在里面。
And then there's also meat.
所以我后来跟周样建议，下次把麻辣烫也放在里面。
So I was telling Joe that he should also make this and add like spicy soup.
对，很有意思。
It's very interesting.
那我也很喜欢巴黎的地铁。
I also like the subway system in Paris
你看它这个地铁啊，走路要走100级台阶，
because you can see that the staircase is over 100 steps.
很长很长。
It's very long,
但是你并不会觉得很累，
but you don't feel tired
因为沿途它都会有一些 art。
because there is wall art along the walkway.
所以我其实走完之后还想一直走，
So even though I finished walking, I still want to continue to pass.
所以我走到底之后又走回来，
So after I walked down to the bottom, I actually walked back
所以我
up.
走了200级台阶。
So I walked over 200 steps.
所以我意识到我其实还要再走下去，因为我要坐地铁，
And then I just realized I had to walk back down again
所
because
以
I
走
need
了
to take the subway.
300级台阶。
So then I ended up walking over 300 steps.
那巴黎很漂亮，这个是香榭大道，
So Paris is very beautiful. This is
那个叫做香 LC， 那个字很难念，法文。那个它就 Fifth Avenue of Paris。
this is a very famous place.
Yes, it's like Fifth Avenue. 那个是凯旋门。
That is
Arc de Triomphe, something like that. 对，很漂亮的地方，是个 shopping center，就像第5大道一样。
So this is a very famous, beautiful place.
那罗浮宫是一定要去。
So of course the Louvre, I have to visit there.
那个金字塔是贝聿銘设计的。
And then this inverted pyramid was designed
Hong Kong.
INP.
Hong Kong.
by Hong Kong.
INP。对，很漂亮的地方。
A very beautiful place.
所以，那我这样讲，其实并不是要单纯讲一个游记而已。
So of course I'm not just sharing my trip there.
那当我在那边有几天时间参观的时候，
When I was there visiting,
我天天都在看报纸，
I was reading news every day.
看新闻，
I was watching the news on TV as well.
因为局势还是不是很稳定。
Because it was still pretty unsettling.
那有一天我就看到这样一个新闻，我想用这个来做结。
So one day I saw this news and I want to conclude with this.
这个最早是这个教宗在9月13号他讲的一个话。
So this echoes something the Pope said back in September.
他当时讲的话，结果我在巴黎的时候呢，在各大报纸和电台上，大家又拿出来重新再讲。
So the Pope said this back then, and then all the radio stations in Paris, they were reporting on this once again.
他讲什么呢？他说我们现在生活这个年代，
What did he say? He said in the generation that we live in.
其实有点像一段一段的第3次世界大战。
It is like pieces of the World War III coming.
他叫做 piecemeal World War III。
So he called it piecemeal World War III.
你知道怎么叫 piecemeal 吗？
Do you know what piecemeal means?
因为以前我们前2次世界大战的时候，
Because in the prior 2 world wars,
就一次就来了，
it happened at once.
大家都一起打。
Everyone just came to war together at once.
那我们现在经历这个第3次世界大战呢，
In the Third World War,
有点像一点一点的，
it is like it is little by little.
像911我们在局部这里来一点点。
Like September 11th, we have some things happening here in America.
那巴黎这次算这边他们的 September 11，
And then so now Paris is going through their September 11th.
那可能其他国家又经历其他国家的类似的 September 11。
So maybe other countries will go through their own horrific events.
所以这个教宗就讲说，我们现在经历的叫做一个 piecemeal 叫做一个 piecemeal 第三次世界大战。
So what the Pope said was that what we're experiencing now is piecemeal World War III.
所以我想说，这个是作为一个思考的一个点。
So I want you to think about
我
this.
个人其实很同意这种观点。
I personally agree with this viewpoint.
那第三次这个世界动乱的时候，跟以前的动乱都不太一样。
So when the world is in struggle right now, it's different from what it was in the past.
让你觉得好像没有在经历一个世界性的大战，
So you feel like you're not in the world war,
但其实你已经置身在里边了。
but you're actually in it.
我今天大概就要分享到这里。
So this is all I want to share
对
today.
谢谢大家。
Thank you.